Fireflies, there we go. Here, get ready. It is starting up. I will tell you. And we are live, Angie. Thanks for joining me. Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, the 13th of August. How are you doing tonight? What are you all grateful for? Oops, let me fix my camera. I had some technical difficulties there, and it wasn't lining up right. So now I am aligned, and I have Angie here.
I'm here. I'm just trying to get mine going.
And I'm getting my other screen going.
Oh, crap.
Hang on a second. I got to mute that screen. Beautiful. There we go. We got everything going the correct way here?
I think so.
I hear you. You hear me.
I hear you.
People can see us, Angie.
Yay. Are there comments coming in that I can't see?
I don't have any comments yet, but that doesn't mean anything. Sometimes the Facebook likes to take its time.
Yes.
With that, it doesn't want to show us things instantaneously. You know how that is.
I know. It's crazy.
It is the world we live in with the joy of it. I'm gonna just refresh that other screen here, and boom. Whoops! Hang on a second. My sound came back on. I don't know what happened there. Something happened there, but everybody's here. Hey, Carrie, how are you? You got to spend some time with Angie recently.
It was so good. Her store looks so amazing.
I know. I'm jealous. I mean, that is the thing that happens when we are in different worlds is the wrong thing, but when we travel separately, then we both get jealous of what the other got to do.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know. Is that better?
Okay.
Am I better now? I don't know.
Are you better? Are you much more better?
I don't know. I feel betterer. I hope all is well in Florida with you, Carrie. I heard so many amazing things from Angie on her visit to your store, which just love your continued progress working on you and being the most amazing you can be.
Oh, more updates. Can't wait to see that, Carrie.
Am I straight? My head straight?
You're good. You're good to me.
All right, I'm good to you. That's we have done some new updates. Can't wait to see the fix. Great. Love it, Carrie, and just love how far you have grown. And personally and professionally, you've just grown so much. Which is awesome.
Yep.
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
So, it's great to be here with you tonight, Angie. Thanks for joining me.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. I mean, Angie and I have been opposite directions, opposite parts of the country. We had our week together, and then we went opposite ends of the universe.
Exactly.
And just so much has been going on. It's kind of crazy. I can't believe we're halfway through August, already, basically. I mean, it's kind of crazy here.
Yeah, and not far from make it happen.
We are not far, just over a month, a little more than a month to make it happen. I mean, it's pretty exciting.
Got some good stuff coming.
I am pumped, Angie. I am pumped. Are you here to pump me up?
Yes.
I mean, not to go old school on you here, but I mean, I feel like this is an Angie takeover tonight.
Might be. I got a couple of
I would say you're just here to do it. You got the Nike swoosh on you. I mean,
Yeah, if now this is who's your daddy or who's your tiger?
Who's your tiger?
Who's your tiger? Detroit Tigers. Spring training is where I live
Ah,
down
spring
here.
training time. But
They
we're in the
have it.
regular season now. We're in preseason football. I know that. Patriots won.
Ooh,
Kicked butt actually. So it's good. It's good.
good. You want to kick us off tonight with your book?
Oh, yes. See how disorganized I am? I'm just like out of sorts here. Our unique daily quotes is how we start the night every night. Thanks for reminding me, Angie.
You're welcome. Hey, April,
We're
did
getting
you
down there. The book, we're making progress. And as I flip the page, if you're not failing, you're not pushing your limits. And if you're not pushing your limits, you're not maximizing your potential. If you're not failing, some failure is good. Some failure is good. It's a learning experience.
Absolutely.
If you are pushing growth right, and one of the ways I say it is if you're not failing, you're not dreaming big enough. You're not dream your dreams are too small. If you're always hitting it out of the park, your dreams are too small.
Right. Right.
Hey April, how are you? April joined us.
I saw. Yes.
Good to have her here live.
Yes.
Good to be back. Good to be off the road for a little bit.
It is. It's nice.
I mean, we've both been going the last few weeks, and we love what we get to do. Like stopping in there and working with Carrie and everything is awesome. But it is the travel part of it is exhausting. Even when you're in the same state, Angie, like all your travels the last couple weeks, you haven't left the state.
I have not left the state, but I put a lot of miles on that car.
You put a lot of miles on.
Yeah, it's been good. It's
been put a lot of air miles on.
Yeah, you've been flying a lot.
I have been flying a lot. So tell us what's going on, Angie.
Well, we got this thing coming up, right?
We do. It's going to be pretty freaking amazing.
I
mean, I'm getting more excited about it. If I go back and when you first proposed the idea, I mean, we've been talking about it for a while because you've wanted to do it for a while, and we haven't been able to make the schedule work and the hotels work and everything else, and you wanted to do it. And I was, if I think back to the first time when you proposed this idea, I gotta say I was a little nervous or wasn't sure how it was going to go or how it was going to come together. And then as we've continued to flush it out, and build this, I mean, just before we went live, I was going back and forth with the store owner about bringing their manager and why they need to bring their manager, not just them. And I did that yesterday too. I was in another conversation with another store owner, and I'm like, who you really need to have come to this, in addition to you, is the person who's going to carry it out. Because it's going to change your viewpoint basically on every interaction you have with in your business.
Absolutely.
It's going to change your viewpoint in the interactions you have elsewhere in anything that you do, whether it's having your car service or just pretty much anything. I mean, it really is going to elevate your expectations of the unordinary, okay, or I mean, of the, how would you put it, Angie? How's it gonna change? I mean, because it really changes everything.
Well, it's gonna this one is gonna change the energy. Can I say it that way?
It's gonna change the energy. I love that. Hey, Rose, great to have you here live.
It's going to, let me just Let me just show you. See if you can hear this. See if you can hear this. That's not it. Wrong one.
Wrong one.
Wrong.
Rose, you got to take care of you. To put an ice pack on that back.
Right.
And I hope you can make it to the workshop. We really, we really would love to have you there. Maybe you can coordinate with Carrie and fly on the same flight. It was so fun when Angie got to fly to Narts on the same flight as Carrie. I know they had a good time.
Can you hear this?
No, I hear nothing.
You can't hear it?
Oh, now I hear it.
Yet here we stand today with open hearts and courage, ready for a better way. Find every counter.
That's just the first little thing. Could you hear that at all?
I could hear some of it.
You can hear some of it. So I couldn't get it on my phone, but that's the first little thing. And I'll tell you right now that I listen to this every single morning on my way from home to the office. I listen to this song every day because it gets my energy going. It gets me pumped up, and working on this has been so much fun. Working on this with April has just been like, she's probably exhausted because of the things that I throw at her every day. But we know that this is going to be unreasonable in every single way. Everything that we do. Everything. But can I talk about that word for a minute, Neil?
Yeah, because it needs something, Angie, because it's not what people think.
No.
And it's not what it comes to mind with people, because even you and I, especially going way back with this, I mean, going back more than a year before you even went to get certified and become a master coach in this, okay, you know, I really needed to better understand it. And so let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it for a minute, because lately I've noticed that there's been some use of the word unreasonable. But I want to be really clear about what we teach and practice is not the same as what I've been hearing. Okay. So our approach is not about comparing reasonable people to unreasonable people as opposites on like a moral, behavioral scale. To me personally, and to Neil and I in April, it comes from unreasonable hospitality, and it's about intentionally exceeding expectations, going beyond what's typical, crafting experiences that are extraordinary and deeply personal. It's not about judgment or labeling people. It's about our mindset, our creativity, and our service to others in action. It's like, Neil, if you were to come to my house, and I know you've been here, and I know April's been here several times. When you come to the office house and stay here, it's a welcoming experience. And so we welcome people into our homes. We welcome people into our stores. It should be the same way, right? It's that feeling that you get it when you walk in the door, when the door is flung open wide, and it's like, welcome, I'm so excited to have you here. That's what that feeling should be about. And Heather, you want a welcome basket.
You get it. I mean, right. Do you not get a welcome basket every time you come to make it happen, Heather?
Right.
Does April not have everybody welcomed?
Right. We do that so well. And this time's even better. I'm going to say that. But here's the best part, right? Here's the best part of how we teach unreasonable hospitality and how we use the word unreasonable is you do not have to have a big budget. You do not have to have a big team or this big open space to make that happen. You only have to make the decision to decide that every interaction is an opportunity to make someone feel seen and feel valued and cared for, just like you do when they come to your home. Sometimes the most memorable, most personal things happen with the smallest of touches. And that's what I want you guys to understand, that it's not about talking about people and labeling people. It's creating that moment so expected that when they leave your store, that they are going to tell everybody, and they are going to tell their friends, and they're going to tell the story long after it's occurred, right? So unreasonable, other definitions have been focusing on people, our definition transforms how you make a person feel. Same word.
Because feeling is everything. That's part of the secret sauce of your store. It is we've talked about that in great length before. It is you're the safe space. You're a special place. You are a community hub, the heart of your community, honestly, and that is such an important part of this. But it's making that intentional without you. It's putting that soul into it, right, Angie?
Right. And it's, we use the word unreasonable one way. Others use it a different way. It's the same word, but it's two entirely different worlds, right?
Absolutely.
There's just no, it's not about, it's about making others feel seen. Because when you make others feel seen in your store, and when your employees get to see that in action, and your store's going to thrive, your operations are going to change. This is contagious in so many ways, and April can attest to that 100%, because when you let your employees take this idea of unreasonable hospitality and run with it, they see it, they feel it, others see it, and it just snowballs. And it snowballs.
I mean, when you snowball things, it really does create a different energy.
It
It
does.
creates a different energy. I mean, much like, just the other day when I'm texting you about being in the supermarket. I mean, how silly is it? Who texts somebody and says, "You're never going to believe this supermarket that I'm in"?
Right?
Okay, I mean,
Right.
and the experience that I'm having, and it's cheaper than the supermarket. I was in Texas. I was finishing my trip and I was out with my sister getting stuff for my great nephew's birthday party, and I'm like, this isn't what you expect in a grocery store.
Right. Right. And like you had such a great experience there. And can I share something on my screen?
Yeah, you should be able to. Or do I need to make
Right.
you give? Do I have to give you power?
It's not turned on.
Host tools.
So my friend Cami, from
Now try it.
Nebraska. Okay, my friend Cami from Nebraska came down, and we went to a place called Bach Tower. And as we left there, we're like, okay, we're just gonna run to this gas station, Pilot, truck stop, whatever, and grab a soda and head out. So we go there and we go to the bathroom. What are you seeing on your screen right now?
I'm seeing their mantra, showing people they matter at every turn.
Right. So this was in the stall of all of, at least in the women's bathroom. It was in all of them.
Right? You didn't go into the men's bathroom to check?
I didn't go in there. But if you look at it, like being your local destination is our greatest honor. I mean, it's to the guests, but it also is a reminder to the employees, right? Of how to behave and how to give unreasonable hospitality to people that walk through your door. That was my first interaction with this place. And I was like, okay, that's pretty darn cool, right? How do you think the atmosphere was in that store? Anybody want to guess that? I'm going to pull Facebook back up. What do you think that the atmosphere and the energy in that store was because of those signs on the door? Anybody? Neil? April?
Well, I think it was a positive vibe. I thought you had good energy in there.
Friendly and fun, positive vibe.
Yeah.
It was the worst experience I've had.
Really?
One of the worst experiences. There was a line of about 5 or 6 people. We were like numbers like 6 and 7 back. One person at the register. There was 2, but they just walked away.
Oh.
There were 2 people blah, 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 on the over, like right over here where you can see the line. And the manager's standing there like this.
Oh, so they weren't living by their own mantra.
They weren't. They were not living the mantra that they said that they were going to give us. And that is very disappointing. You know, you lose a little bit of trust in them. And yeah, you have to do more than post your motto. You have to live.
Right, you have to live it. You can't motto that isn't something that you just post and we've talked about that, but that isn't, you can't just put a sign up with it. You have to live it every day.
Absolutely.
And in a company like that, you have to live it in every location. Okay, you have to live it in every location, and we have somebody in I don't think you know this. We have somebody in our group whose spouse works in their corporate office.
Absolutely. There's my opinion on it.
There's Angie's feedback on that.
It was just so disappointing. And then, you know, then I'm gonna take us a week backwards. Neil, if we go backwards a week and we go into Rocco's Tacos.
Oh my God, the experience we had at Rocco's was I mean, it was our best ever. I mean, you know, any of you that have followed us for any period of time know that we have used Rocco's as an example many, many times. But Morgan took it to a whole nother level.
That girl, man.
That girl is young, scrappy, and yes, without you.
Without you.
But we ate in your honor. How's that?
Yes, we did, April. Yeah, she's young. She's got fire. She's got energy. She was telling us the specials in a way that made you want the special, like you couldn't wait.
You could eat it. You could eat the word she was putting out there. And then the food lived up to it. Like when the food came, it literally lived up to that.
Right. It was just such a great experience. And it was because Morgan was attentive, and it was because Morgan explained the specials. It was because she checked on us. We were having great conversations with her.
Very she was passionate and connected. She cared. And you could see it. And it's within the Rocco's culture. So it's something we experience time and time again, although Morgan took it to another level. Okay. But we consistently feel that when we go to Rocco's, which is part of why we go back again and again. You know, we don't go back just for Morgan, but we go back because we feel that, and that's across location. Pretty much whenever we're in Florida, we're eating at Rocco's. Okay, it's pretty much a given.
Right. And my sister-in-law was down here, so I took her to Rocco's the Sunday. And, you know, it was a little different experience, I'll say that, but it's still Rocco's, right? And we know what to expect. We know how we get that feeling when we leave. I mean, we went on what, Sunday night and Wednesday night. We ate twice on this trip at Rocco's. So we saw Morgan twice, and, you know, I will say, made her cry. Neil made her cry. But in a good way. Sure. Blame me for making her cry. She cried after you. I mean, because we were sincere in what we meant. I mean, in how she was doing it, and in her life choices as such a young person. I mean, she just turned 21, I think, right? Yeah. She was 21 in a few months. So as a young person, the choices she was making, yes, I do make people cry a lot. Okay. The what she was doing and everything really changes, changed the whole experience for every table around her. And it changed the experience for the other servers in the restaurant. It changed the experience for her manager. It changed, who we met, and,
is usually only meeting people when there's a problem. Okay, I mean that's partly his role. But we have a list of a lot of Broncos managers that we've met over the years because
Right?
we ask a lot of questions. We ask a lot of questions, a lot of experience.
Right. And so when we talk about unreasonable hospitality, I want you guys to know it's not just a book, right? It's not, you can buy the book right there, whatever, but you can't live the book until you really understand it. And I think we all understand it to a point. If I were to ask you some things today, just like what are your touch points? It talks about touch points. I'm just going to throw that out there. What are your touch points in your store? I'm going to guess that you're going to give me about 20, right? 20, 30, Neil, maybe?
I actually think most stores, most of the people here will come up with 5 to 10, Angie, because they're not that. If you think about when you first gave it to April and I as an exercise,
Right.
you know, your initial pass is 5 to 10, and it's because you can't do better till you know better. You can't offer a better experience with the resources you have until you understand what that is.
And you don't always see it. We stop seeing things in our stores,
Right.
right? We start walking by things. But I will tell you my list right now, and it's only August 13th, is 665 touch points. 665 touch points for
Well,
you,
that just let out a secret.
right? That's a secret. That's not really a secret. But it's like there's so many different ways that you can elevate the experience for your customers, and we don't think about it very often. We get so wrapped up in what's happening in our world that we don't always see the customer in front of us. And that's what unreasonable hospitality is making them feel seen, making them feel like they matter and that you are excited to have them in your store. And that means suppliers too, right?
But it's beyond the actual, because I know what some people are like a little like me, and like because you know everybody knows Angie's what she hates hearing is great. I give great service.
Yeah.
And Angie, I don't know if you caught this stat that I have. 80% of companies say they give great service. Okay, 80%.
80%. Okay.
Okay, it's cross industries, cross everything. Um, of those 80% that say they give great service,
Uh-huh.
only 8% of their customers say they give great service.
Wow. Really?
Really?
Wow. So 80% say that they do, but 8% actually.
8% of the 80 that say they get great service, only 8% of their customers agree with them.
Wow. Wow.
Right.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
So
But
think
it's
about that.
so much more because Angie, we're not just talking about amazing experiences and elevating the experience and being unreasonable. We're talking about
Cold hard cash, baby.
unreasonable money, okay, and how doing this, okay, puts more money ultimately in your pocket, in your register, in your business, okay, with the same effort, okay, with the same effort, and it's I'll talk about an experience that's near and dear to me just because I'm there a lot this week. I've got 3 cars in for service this week. Okay, we're rotating cars in and out of Lexus this week. Okay, and that's not to be showy that I drive a Lexus. Okay, it's I go to Lexus because of the experience. Okay, because the experience is unreasonable. It is elevated. It makes my life easier.
Mhm.
Okay, and it makes me feel valued. And and at so many of the touch points where we interact, it makes me feel valued, so that I don't have to worry about my cars or the safety of my cars or anything else. And the number side of me, this is where math gets fun. Okay, so most people when they hear, both of us drive Lexuses, okay? I brought Angie along for the ride. Okay. Okay. I was there first, but I brought Angie
Yeah.
into the family. Okay. They think, oh, so that's why this is expensive. Okay. I mean, for a long time when I was a consultant, Angie, okay, I was told to get rid of the Lexus because everybody would think that, and this goes back decades, okay, because I've been a Lexus customer for decades. Okay. Um, it makes it look like that's why it costs so much to have you. Okay. When I was going into retailers consulting, traditional retailers, big and small, it was like you really should get a Chevy or a Chrysler. And I did for a brief period of time. I had a Chrysler in there for a brief period of time. Okay. But that was the viewpoint. Okay. And part of that is a lost art that it is expensive to own a Lexus. And the real total cost of ownership, okay, I spend less than most people spend on their Chevy. Looking at the total invested in the car and in the service, what it's costing me to own it. But I have a tremendously better experience, okay, and it makes it better. And I hate weeks like part of me, the financial side of me, and I would hate it with any vehicle, hates having to have that three vehicles were all due at the same time for service.
Right, exactly.
Okay. But they make the experience so much better that I'm not having to think about it. And even we switched off with the third car today, and Ryland dropped it off, so I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to, and they treated them just as great as they would have treated me. Got the car we were picking up, took the car, and everything was amazing. So it doesn't have to cost more, but it can elevate that. So you can go from a Pontiac or Chevy experience, for lack of a better term, okay, whatever, to a Lexus experience, and at the same cost. It doesn't cost more to do things the right way.
It doesn't. It doesn't. And it takes the same amount of time to do the wrong thing as the right thing.
Absolutely.
That
And
was
so it can benefit your register doing the right thing.
right. And Neil, you know this, and I know that I don't talk about it much, and people, I really don't talk about it much, but I started with a 900 and some square foot store. 3 years later, I'm in a 6,000 square foot store. But I also had $60,000 in my bank account because we were practicing unreasonable hospitality, and we were getting so many people back, and we were doing so many great things that they wanted to be in that store. And I'm not saying that that's going to happen overnight for everybody, but I'm telling you that if you offer unreasonable hospitality and you do those extra little things, people talk about it, people want to know about it, people want to come in and spend their money with you, right? It's just, this snowballs as well. It won't start off a whole bunch of money in your register, but it will bring money to your register because your process.
But it's always the incremental wins that pay. It's the incremental. If you're looking for a magic pill, don't come to this workshop.
It's not going to happen. But when we talk about it, it's being unreasonable in your processes, because when you're unreasonable in your processes, the productivity skyrockets. When you're unreasonable with your employees, their productivity and their demeanor skyrocket, right? All of these things happen, even though this sounds like it's such a overkilled topic. We're going to show you ways that it's so different.
I'm excited about it. I'm tired tonight. I admit to that. I admit we're tired. I mean, and Angie had the dentist today, so
another fun day. But yeah, that's why
I love that, Rose. Absolutely.
Right. And people,
that's great.
The store. So it's like it's these things. And so I don't want this to be all salesy. I just want y'all to understand that it's not great customer service. We're throwing that out the window.
And it's not unreasonable people. It's not about that.
No. It's about showing up for people who are standing right in front of you and actually paying attention to them and delivering an experience that they will just want to talk about.
Yeah, in a good way.
You ran out of the dry erase board stuff? That's awesome, Heather. That was a great thing. Treated the employees some yeah, Rose, see, it's these little things. Makes them want to be there, makes them want to work harder for you. So the stuff works. The stuff works magic if you allow yourself to be the magician.
Absolutely.
Hello, Miss Ellen. Ellen just arrived.
Ellen just arrived.
Ellen.
I
So,
hit
yeah.
my screen went. Just tuned in. Hey, Ellen.
Just
We
to-
hope to see you in Omaha. I got you on my call list. I haven't talked to you in a while. I have been missing you, and I hope you and Mike are doing well. And I know you're staying chic, so I know that.
I want to hear how the Hermes event went. Did the Hermes event go good?
So, looking forward to catching up with you. I need to catch up with you.
Yeah. So that's, I didn't want to turn into a sales pitch, but I just want to turn it into, I want y'all to understand again what we're talking about, because it's not about people.
Yeah, I think it was a good definition. Really getting to understand the word is really, about feeling, not about labeling.
Yes.
Right? It's about the feel. If I'm summarizing correctly, Angie.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about the feeling we leave people with, which is so important to us.
Oh, that's awesome, Ellen. So happy to hear that.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. So
I'm on a delay. It's like you're seeing things faster than me.
Yeah.
Maybe because you're wearing your glasses and I'm not, but
Could be. So make it happen, Omaha premiere. Make it happen premiere in Omaha, September 28th, 9th, and 30th. Come the day before, because that kickoff party, good food. Good food.
good food.
Good food.
Oh, what do you think this is? A yes day?
Oh, it is.
I can't wait
It
either.
is a yes day. Yes day.
That would be unreasonable.
Oh, yes.
You know what else is unreasonable?
What?
This video and everything we talk about goes over to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yes, ring the bell, so you know when another one drops. I got them all updated today too.
Yay.
You know what else you can do is share it with everybody you know in business. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. It's really kind of funny, all the industries we help. We are so fingers crossed that you're going to be there with us, Rose. We really want it. And you will have an amazing time. I am here every Sunday and Wednesday. I'm off the road, so I will be back on Sunday. Whether Angie's here or not, who knows? But I will be here Sunday at 8. More 8 than ish. But if you have a question in between, just email me, Neil, Neil, at nextlevelresale.com. Neil at nextlevelresale.com. We start the program every night with our book from April, the Unique Daily Quotes. Our quote tonight is, our opening quote was, if you're not failing, you're not pushing your limits. And if you're not pushing your limits, you're not maximizing your potential. Our ending quote tonight is, risk more than others think is safe, dream more than others think is practical. Ooh, I want to say that one again, Angie. Risk more than others think is safe, dream more than others think is practical. There you go, people. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I am here with Angie Halous. And we do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a Make It Happen Omaha premiere event.
Yes.
Do not miss it.
Do not miss
Until
it.
then, know that you, but most importantly, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you Sunday.